How's everybody doing? We're getting through this, yeah? Thank you all for coming, supporting all the students in here that have committed, sacrificed, and persevered through this year of hard work and dedication. So I am truly honored and humbled to receive this award of Valedictorian. It wasn't anything I was striving for or seeking, yet it's a shock and a beautiful honor to be recognized for all the hard work that's been put into completing school and graduating. Just graduating is a huge achievement for me. Today I want to give a little story and a little context about hope and freedom. I was on the fence about starting school as an adult. Just moved from Washington State, started a new position at work, new friends, new church. I didn't think I'd have time to commit to class and homework. Working a full-time job takes all my attention, all my capacity, and includes travel twice a month. Also serving at my church in multiple areas of marriage, kids, life groups, and then also men's. I go to the men's nights to have fellowship and sharpening. Oh, and of course, family, friends, hobbies, rest. When are you going to find time to commit to 2 to 5 hours a week for school? So I'm married to my beautiful wife, who's graduating with me for almost 17 years, and I got my family here. I got 2 grown adult kids over here celebrating me. We also got 2 grandkids. So I was finishing a process with the Foursquare Church to get my pastor's license before I started school. But it seems like God had something different plans for me, because there was a pivot at the end before getting my license that pushed me towards school. He asked me to let go of it, and I wasn't sure why. But he led me and my wife to start school, and she started 4 months prior to me. And so I prayed about it. I trusted God would lead the way in the direction He's taken my wife in leading us in this season. So a little context about hope and freedom that I have and why I'm so honored today. I never did well in school. I finished with a 2.9 GPA. Scraped by just enough to finish. I didn't think I should have graduated high school, but I also think the staff didn't want me there for another year because I was a menace. So I come from a history of drugs, alcohol, addiction, and living without God in my life. I sold all the drugs, I did all the alcohol and drugs, and this went on heavily for 12 years. It was the life I knew and the life I chose. I found myself stuck at age 26, addicted to everything, and couldn't get out of the life that I created for myself. I've been through drug and alcohol treatment 3 times now. On the last one is where God stepped in and totally changed everything. Yes. That's where I surrendered, and I asked Him to come in and get me out of this life. I was stuck in a real dark place, and He did just that. So this is when God's grace entered. He gave me what I needed, not what I deserved. I went to treatment for that 3rd time. I was sober for a year, and I learned how to live life without drugs and with God. Unfortunately, I started drinking again and did for another few years. Thought I could handle it. Until that rock bottom was really exposed. So this is where I was lost, I was in despair, I had no hope, and I was a slave to my addictions. I say all this to tell a story of pride and selfishness that God has fully transformed. I'm not the man I once was. Psalm 40, 1-3 says, I waited patiently for the Lord to help me, and He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the pit of despair, out of the mud and the mire. He set my feet on solid ground, and He steadied me as I walked along. He's given me a new song to sing and a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see what He has done and be amazed. They will put their trust in the Lord. Still, I say all this to speak of the freedom that God can bring when we submit and surrender to Him and His way of life He has planned for us. It's a plan to grow and prosper and thrive in relationship with Him and with others. Lost my spot. Hold on. I can proudly say that I've been completely sober since January 21st, 2012. It is only God. I'm amazed every day when I think about where I am today. He's given me a new heart, a new mind, and a new life. He's given me a hope for a future. He's highlighted the specific strengths, talents, and gifts that he's placed in me. He wants me to use them to build his kingdom, not mine. Take care of his people and to serve in his house. He's placed these gifts, strengths, and weaknesses to need him and each other. He is a God of relationships. He's a God that helps us overcome and persevere. He gives courage to those who are timid and lacking. School as an adult with a full plate already that you can't seem to figure out how you're going to add another large commitment to, it's overwhelming. But I can attest to the gratitude that I have for sticking with this. Just like you were talking about, it was tough. There was a lot of work and a lot of long nights. It was hard. But it's a personal achievement that I had a hard time receiving because I didn't feel worthy of this. Surely there's somebody else who deserves this more. As I was processing and praying, I was looking at the core values. I have these pictures up on my wall. And they're word pictures that represent the type of man I want to be and the integrity and character I want to have. And I think these are a great set of words to live by, as well as establishing your own core values to be able to direct all the decisions in your life. So these 9 words that you can apply to anything you do. Hustle. It's our effort. It's the only controllable pillar of success. Grind. To perform repetitive tasks over and over to attain a goal. Persistence. Hard work. Rising from failures. Achieving success through trial and error. Grit. Strength of character, perseverance, and passion for long-term goals. Execution is taking action, to put a plan in motion to make things happen today. Sacrifice comes before success, even in the dictionary. Determination is the strength needed to succeed. Perseverance is a steadfastness in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. And the last one is success. It's not an accident or a chance. It's hard work, patience, learning, and sacrifice. My verse to sum it all up is Proverbs 16:3. Some of you guys might know this one, but it's commit your actions to the Lord and your plans will succeed. Just the mere fact that I'm graduating college now at 43, now is mind-blowing to me. I hope this story gives you hope in your own life. Whatever background and life experience that has brought you here today, you see students who are choosing to be lifelong learners, and they'll never stop learning something new, and I pray you guys continue to just keep learning. LPCU has allowed me to sharpen my skills and learn new ones. We believe, serve, and follow a God who loves us, gives grace to us, redeems us, restores us, and rebuilds us. He gives us the hope of a new life through him. He's always growing us and teaching us, and the key is, will we let him? This school, LPCU, is a great opportunity to learn more breadth and depth of God's love for us. Knowledge of who he is and the history of his people. LPCU exists to build up God's people and his kingdom in a way that can meet people right where they're at. So my hope and prayer for all of you is to never stop learning. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your season, never stop learning. Try something new. Continue to grow. Keep grinding, keep hustling, keep pursuing. Seek the Lord with all your heart, all your mind, and all your strength. And allow him to direct your steps. There's freedom in surrender to God's plans for you. Thank you.